Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of the Je Vaughn Show. I am your host, MarQues Collective Martin. New name, same results. I am so excited to be on the show with you today. We've got an amazing group of individuals, a collection, if you will, of individuals who can flat out sing. And it is my opportunity to not only give you a preview of a special concert that's going to be happening tomorrow, a worship event, if you will, an acoustic worship event, if you want to say. I'm not only going to do that, but I'm also going to try out tonight for the collective because I believe that I have a voice that is worthy, huh? Yes. So we're going to see what's going to happen tonight. Let me give you a couple of things. Number one, I need y'all to go ahead and just share the show because you know what? It's selfish to keep it to yourself. You know that tonight's show is going to be good. We've got some amazing singers. Why would you want to keep that to yourself? Why? Why prove the world is correct that your saints are selfish? Don't be selfish. Share it with everybody. Let everybody know that you're watching tonight. You're watching either on the MarQues Collective site, on the iDream Media site, on the JeVaughn site, on the JeVaughn Martin site, on the YouTube. You're watching somewhere. So you got a link that you got there. So share it with somebody else. I'm going to give you time. Go ahead and share it. Go ahead and share it. You got 5 more seconds. Share it. Share it. I see you over there sharing it. I see you right there. You're sharing it. And I see it. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the way that you share. So go ahead and keep sharing it. And while you're doing that, I'm going to also remind you that I do t-shirts. Now, I don't do them. I wear them. And I wear them because I like them. And it's my show and I can do what I want. If you have a t-shirt that you want me to wear on the show, you got to send it in. How else am I going to wear it? What you want to do? Buy it? Where do they do that at? So make sure you send your shirts. If you want to know how to send the shirts, just go to the Je Vaughn Show site. Go to Instagram or Facebook. But send me your tee so I can wear it. You can also find us at www.idreammedia.live. Great place to go and get all of the shows that are produced by iDream Media, including this one. So I really appreciate that. But you people that are here are tired of, you're already tired of me talking. You're done. You're like, listen, if you don't shut up, well, I'm not going to shut up because I got some people to welcome. And I'm going to welcome them right now. And they are the MarQues Collins Collective. And I can't hear them. I can't hear nothing that they saying or doing. I don't know if they making noise. There they are. How y'all doing tonight?
Hey!
Glory. Now, which one of y'all got off the plane last?
Me. No, it was me.
So are you tired? Are you tired of traveling?
No, it was kind of refreshing.
It felt good.
It felt good to be back.
It felt good to be back.
Yeah.
Did you put on your mask?
Absolutely.
What did you say? Wear your mask.
Wear your mask.
Wear your mask. But you have on a shield too, like one of them face shields?
No.
And some goggles?
The blood is my shield.
Ooh, shot.
Hey, ooh. I got to stretch for that shout right there. That's So I just went ahead and brought y'all on, but didn't even let y'all introduce yourselves. So I'm a bad interviewer. I'm like a 4.5 rated driver and interviewer. So let me give this opportunity for y'all to say who you are and where you're from. Ladies first.
Oh, that's me. My name is Alia Akili-Davis. You know me as Alia Akili. I am from Brooklyn, New York. Let's go. And we are so honored and so excited to be with you tonight.
What's up, everybody? My name is Josh Kagler, all the way from New Orleans, Louisiana, and it's an honor to be here.
It's an honor to be here. I'll start with that since they did that part. I'm Steve Smith, and I'm from Columbia, South Carolina.
Welcome. Now, where's my friend at?
Oh, here he come.
Big Red.
He's never been to be on camera. How you doing, Mr. Collins?
How you doing?
Fantastic. I'm blessed and highly flavored in the Lord, resting in all 31 flavors of the Holy Ghost. Listen, I am so excited because this is now my second time interviewing Kenny, my second time interviewing Josh. But Miss Akil, like this is number one. Why do I have to interview you with a bunch of folks? Why couldn't you come on my show by yourself?
I know. You gotta have me back, child. I'm there.
I need to have you come on back in and host. That's what I need to do.
Yes, I would be honored. You say the time, the place, I'm there. Period.
Great. Monday at noon. It's done. It's already done. Look at what we done did right there. And I didn't even have to go through your representation. Now, before we get even further, I need to congratulate Josh specifically real quick. And I know that you don't want to be put on the spot, but I was one of the 150,000 people that watched your live video.
Right, let's clap it up.
I mean, and I want you to know every drop of sweat that you sweated, I dropped 2 more for you.
Man, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
And I think it's great that you're not afraid to get naked on camera on Facebook Live for Jesus. You know, David and you have something in common.
I will drop down and get my eagle on for Jesus. Please. I said, there it is. There it is. Period. When the Spirit of the Lord comes upon my heart, I will drop down and get my eagle on. There it is.
So that brings up the question, Kenny, are you willing to go like David did?
No, I don't dance. I live
when the Spirit of the Lord, though. And this is
a dance. He didn't create me to dance. We might have this conversation.
Now let me know, why are all of y'all together? What are we promoting tonight?
Who wants to answer?
You
answer, because you got the deepest voice.
This is his second. One more to begin. We are here in Chicago with the MarQues Collins Collective to do our virtual acoustic worship set on tomorrow night. That we are super excited. Our boss, our manager, came up with a dope concept and a dope idea for us to come together and gather together, be amongst each other as creatives, as collectives. Yep. And I mean, it's just an amazing time that you do not want to miss, whether you come virtually or whether you come physically. I know we may have like a few tickets left, but you don't want to miss it. It's going to be amazing. We're all going to be worshiping, singing, giving God praise, and just, you know, doing what God wants us to do from all over the world.
That is awesome. Now, where do they go to get the tickets?
You can go to,
he gonna tell you.
Here comes our boss.
For ticket sales, you can actually go to Tickelocity. The link is actually on the flyer we'll post again. It's the acousticworship.tickelocity.com. Tickets are only $12. Come on, y'all.
$12. That's a Big Mac.
Hey, what Big Mac are you buying that's $12? That's the question.
That's with the fixings. That's about $12.
It do be about.
McDonald's is expensive now.
You gotta have
the super size.
You got to have the.
And then you don't get a small. You don't get a small medium. You
You got
the super.
With no sauce.
You got a super size.
But you know that they got deals on the phone now that you can just scan them and get like $2 off 10. Don't ask me how I know that. I just know that. I know you can get $2 off 10. It's just something that I know.
Okay.
I shouldn't know that. I know that way too much. So let me tell y'all something though. I need people to understand how great this event's going to be tomorrow. So I'm going to just real quick just give a little bit of a sample of what they can experience from Mr. Akil. Now, Akil, you're from Brooklyn, New York, right?
Alia.
What did I call you?
Akil. That's my last. Akili-Davis is my last name.
Okay, Alia. Now let me know. Okay, so you've been now in you're an official interviewee of the Je Vaughn Show, because you really haven't been on the show unless I got your name wrong. So now that I've officially gotten your name wrong, you're like part of the family now.
Yes, but I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Yes.
And you're from Brooklyn, and I was told that some real good music come out of Brooklyn, out of New York in general. Am I accurate about that?
Brooklyn bounce.
The Brooklyn bounce, the best of the best come out of Brooklyn. What's the best come out of New York?
So who were some of your influences coming out of Brooklyn? Or out of New York in general? Who are some of your influences?
Ooh, coming out of New York? Okay, you gotta say James Hall. You gotta say James Hall. Shout out to my bro, James Hall. They have to be from New York.
I mean, if you didn't have any influences in New York, you could just go back to Chicago, where the real gospel music originated.
Influences are people that a lot of people may not know, like Professor Wayne Petnard. Some people that I look up to are people that you all may not be like, oh, I know that person. But if I had to say like names that are like staples, I would definitely say like James Hall, Institutional Radio Choir. You know, those are Brooklyn staples. But really, if we really want to get down to one of my influences in Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir.
Yes.
Legendary. Legendary. They've been giving us hits for years. These songs that we are singing now, they have been singing for years and centuries. You know, that's what I came up on. And my mama, the late Apostle Josie Gilliam. Wow. Yeah, she is one of my hands down biggest musical influences.
Well, I look forward to hearing this influence through your voice, but we have a little sample of you, so I'm going to play this and then we're going to be right back. Now, I'm going to need the cameraman as well, is all that I'm saying. Can you hear me?
What'd you say?
I'm going to need the cameraman to capture your face as well, though. I mean, I know we in the spirit and all. Are they always that aggressive and they worship in New York?
We're an aggressive set in New York. Yes. Yeah. New York is a city where.
Say where again?
Where?
Where they do what?
No, I think we talk real normal, and it's when I get out of New York that people be like, "Y'all have accents." I be like, "No, we talk normal." I think New York is a place. As much as people love to talk about New York and the foolish. Oh, bless you. My mother-in-law is on here. Hey. As much as people love to talk about New York and the foolishness, New York is really a city that you really got to come with oil because they will sit on you. Oil in New York. If you don't come with tracks because they're going to sit on you if you got tracks. And don't come with no oil because they're going to sit on you. Okay. So I think that's where we get that, like, good to know, that aggressiveness from, because it's like, you got to really bring it, because New Yorkers just feel like, all right, what you got?
Northerners.
Yeah, what you got that I haven't already seen before, you know?
Facts.
Yeah.
Now, what made you become part of the collective with MarQues?
I've known him since I was living in Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta from New York, and we met there. And I loved his eye for I don't want to say talent, but I loved his eye for talent, for worshipers, for praisers. I loved how loyal he was, or is rather. I love how loyal he is, and I love his vision. And I really believe that, like, we all come from different places. We all have a different sound. Johnson's a squalor. A squalor. We all have different sounds, but we all really come out to, really bless the Lord. And I think that's what's needed in the earth right now. We have so many people that sound like so many people. And heaven is not looking for me to sound like Josh. Heaven is not looking for Josh to sound like me. Heaven is looking for my voice. Heaven is looking for his voice. And so I love what we can all bring as a collective.
That is beautiful. And since you did mention Josh, we will go to him next. Josh got some oil.
Come on, Josh.
And so here's just a little bit of that oil.
I was thinking, deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore, but Lord kept me. My grandmother said if you have to reach way down, Jesus will pick you up. Almighty Lord,
that. I'm just like, hey.
Ooh, my God. Thank you for not maintaining 6 feet, because there is just like the oil is just so drippy wet. So let me understand something, Josh. When you say I'm about to take over the internet on a Sunday night, what goes through your mind? Like, are you like, I'm in a takeover spirit, or are you like, I'm going to give people something that they will not be able to handle, period? What went through your mind that night? Please tell us.
I'm lost for words because I'm so humble. so
that never happened.
You know what? So I had to find something that would, captivate. I was just looking at captivating just like my audience and people, who loves to see my group, our ministry and stuff like that. And I was just like, Lord, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna invest all my money in it.
Listen, it's expensive.
And I mean, I had no money.
Okay.
I had no money in the midst of a pandemic, but God. And I sat there, and as soon as it started, I saw one person comment and said, "We're clear for takeoff." And as soon as they said that, we were at like 600 views in less than like 3 minutes. So I was like, it was just a favor of God, and just to see that people took time out of their busy schedule to just watch us and enjoy us. It was an honor. So thank everybody. I mean, everybody across the world who watched and were blessed by our ministry, because it was amazing. And part 2 is on the way. Come on, part 2.
That is so awesome. I'm going to tell you, I came in about 10 minutes late because I don't be on social media like that, but something on the inside told me to grab my phone. So I started scrolling, and I just saw share after share after share. And, I know the people who, I've got 5,000 friends, but there's like a good 4,900 that really know music, and 4,700 of them was sharing your link. So I said, let me go. I've interviewed him, so I know that he's dripping in oil. So let me go ahead. That sounds weird to just say that out loud about another man. I apologize.
Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost.
You're oily. So I went ahead and I just logged in with the expectation of doing what everybody do, log in for 5 minutes and then dip out. And I stayed through the whole thing. And when I tell you that singing reminded me of home, like as if you was in a basement of Chicago, over a Sweet Holy Spirit or something, I just felt.
I'm trying to get that Sunday. Anybody from Sweet Holy Spirit, I'm coming to your church. I'm just going to sit by the ushers. Okay. We're going to act up. Please.
Now, but just let me, real quick, serious question. Before you started it, though, was there any part of you that said this isn't the right time, or was there any hesitation to go live that night at all?
Not that night, but preparing for it, I had a lot of reservations. Like, I was just like, are people going to come in, or, are people going to like it? And then God was like, I prepared you for such a time as this. This is the time I prepared you for. And are you not built for it? Because if you are not built for it, you've wasted your money. And I said, and it was time. And when I saw, and when I sat in my room and I saw 1,000, like I had never seen in my life. And I know people get like 10,000, but for me to see that red live and see 1K, I was blown away. I couldn't do anything but just cry and just thank God, because I was so grateful that a little guy from New Orleans, Louisiana, where we got gumbo and beignets, that they took time to watch us. I'm grateful. What's a beignet?
Oh my God.
What's a beignet? Don't worry about it.
What's a beignet? That takes us to Kenny Smith. I'm going to come back to you in a second, Josh. But since Kenny just wants to put himself out there like that, we're going to bring in Kenny. And, Kenny, you got a little oil yourself.
God, you're holy. Come on. God, you're holy. Oh, worship the King.
it right there. How easy is it to chill out and trust God for you, Kenny?
I'm glad I wasn't wearing the exact same shirt. But
no one would have noticed it had you not pointed it out, except for me in the playback. I would have noticed it. But okay, so you've been singing for a minute now, and you've clearly been blessing the folks. During this pandemic, has it been hard for you to maintain that zeal for God?
Right. No, not really. I think honestly, the pandemic kind of pulled me in some because it makes you, because you're uncertain about a lot of things. Your job, provision. I got a family, so I'm, trying to make sure I'm bringing home the money and providing and taking care of everybody. And I think during a pandemic, when people are losing their jobs, people are losing faith, it was more than just a pandemic. It's like on top of the pandemic, so many other things have been happening. And so I think because of that, it just kind of really made me seek God even more, because it's like literally you got to trust God with everything. You can't withhold anything from him, especially now. So I think it really pushed me closer to God,
Yeah.
Did you ever have a moment of a selfish spirit? Like, if Josh can get 3.2 million, maybe I can go ahead and get 3.5.
Well, here's the thing. But wait, here's the thing. He went first.
I went before him.
He went before me. I should have had that reservation.
He got over 200.
He had two. Hello. He paved the way.
And honestly, I had no intentions of doing it. Like, I was forced to do it by management. So,
that's a bold confession, sir.
Like, I'm a kind of, introverted type guy. So I kind of fade to the background a little bit. But it was the first time I had ever done it. So it was kind of like, wow, this actually, people really do appreciate, what it is that I offer. And I think if anything, it kind of boosts you up a little bit, because then you realize, like, you really intended this for me and you supported me the whole way through it. You know what I mean? It just kind of lets you know that God really does value you, and he is literally married to you. And because of that, he's going to provide for you through everything that you, attempt to do, and everything you attempt to walk into. God is literally never going to leave you or forsake you. So it's important that we understand that, especially in pandemic, especially with people acting crazy out here. Yeah. It's just, God is so good.
You about to Baptist fit me. Stop talking.
Our entire audience. So two of you know what happens on this show after the break. So don't let Alia in on it yet. But we're going to take this quick break, and then we're going to come back and do what we do. So Josh, Kenny, y'all prepare, because y'all know what's coming next. Alia, I'm just going to bless you real good. And we're going to do what we do on this show right after this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Yes, you in the corner. It is time for us to do what it is that we do best. Oh, I'm so excited for today's creative break.
Okay,
get your tambourines ready, because we're about to do some singing. Now, here's what happens, Alia. You need to sing a song that nobody would know that you know. Now, what I could do for you all just this one time is let you guys come together as a collective. See what I did right there? Come together as a collective and do one song. So what normally happens is you have to sing a song that people wouldn't know that you know. Non-gospel song, because we know you know gospel. So if you wanted to do Shania Twain, if you wanted to do a little Kid Rock, if you wanted to do Beastie Boys, if you wanted to do Sheryl Crow, I don't know why I named all white women. If that's what you want to do, you can do that. But what's going to happen is I'm going to give you guys time by singing a song first. So I'm going to sing first, and then this gives you about 30 seconds to decide what you're going to do either as a collective or individually. So let me go first.
Individually.
Or yep, you can do either sing together or individually. So I'm going to go first. And let me think of what the song was. You got to know when to hold 'em. Hey. Know when to fold 'em. Come on, God. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You got to count your blessings. While you're sitting at the table, there'll be plenty of time for shouting when the church is done. Church is done. Church is done.
Give it to me.
Hallelujah. Okay, that's me. So, are we doing a collective or are we going individual?
Collective.
All together.
Because we a family.
All together now. Ladies and gentlemen, here is MarQues Collins Collective team on the Creative Showcase.
Wait. Okay.
Have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you cry? Have you ever needed something so bad you can't sleep at night? Have you ever tried to run away one thing come out right? Have you ever? Have you ever?
That's what she did. That's not me. That's what Brandy did.
Yes!
That's back before she had training. God bless you.
That was good. That was good. That was so good, Alia.
We're anointed, so we don't know the worldly words.
We don't know the worldly words.
God bless you.
Sanctified.
And listen, you could have changed it up and half of our audience wouldn't have known. But here's the problem, though. That makes 2 creative showcases for Kenny. That makes 2 creative showcases for Josh. That makes 1 creative showcase for Alia. So, Alia.
It's time for round 2.
God bless you.
God bless you. What song, whatever you want to do, God, let them have your way.
It gotta be like a not gospel, you said?
Yeah.
It can be whatever you want it to be. This is your creative showcase. Just bless the folks just a little bit real quick.
I'm not a Josh.
What are you doing?
No.
Give us some Monica. You just gave us Brandy. Okay.
That would be only fair.
I will go and bring you the moon. I will be a hero, your strength, anything you need. I will be your sun and your sky. I will let you wait for time. Promise you. For you, I will.
Going across the ocean then.
She just had a baby. She's a little rusty.
I just had a baby. I'm a little rusty.
If that's rust,
A little rusty. Just had a baby, so.
if that's rust, come on, Rust. That is, I cannot wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be such a blessing to the kingdom. I'm expecting just views on top of views. Tomorrow's going to be amazing. Just one more time.
My baby going out there. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did you have? Boy or girl?
A beautiful baby boy, King Josiah Davis. He is.
And will he be a bass player, a keyboard player, or will he be drums?
He's a prophet. He's a prophet. But his dad plays organ, so I got a little organ.
That's something. That's beautiful. Well, congratulations on the beautiful baby.
Thank you.
And so I know that we're wrapping up, and Marquise told me to keep it at 30 minutes, or I would have to pay extra. So I don't.
I gotta feed them.
We're mighty hungry.
We're hungry.
Well, so that I can make sure that y'all get fed in the spirit. Where one more time can we go and get these tickets for tomorrow?
One more time.
Tickets.
Tickets can be purchased via Ticketocity. All they have to do is type in acoustic worship, and the tickets will come right up.
Tickets will come right up.
Tickets will come right up.
Ticket lock.
I know you're not yawning.
No, that was Kenny. That was Kenny right there. He was like, tickets will come. So I am looking forward to tomorrow. Listen, I'm excited, and anything that Mr. Collins puts his fingers on is magic. And so I know that tomorrow is going to be amazing. I will be in attendance. I'm hoping that this entire audience will be in attendance, and that is a true blessing for God's people. Where can we find you guys on social media? I know you're at 5,000 friends, so don't go to Facebook, but Instagram or Twitter or wherever. Where can we find you?
Okay. Alia Akili, that's at Alia Akili, AliaAkili.
Beautiful.
Instagram, Vocal Fool, VOCALFOOL, and that's Twitter as well. And also you can follow the group pages, which is Josh Kagler, HPC on Instagram, or Facebook, Josh Kagler and Harmonistic Praise Crusade.
Harmonistic.
All right.
Come on, Harmonistics. Thank you.
You can find me on all the social media at Kenny Smith Music. Kenny Smith Music.
Excellent. Like I said, I'm too excited for tomorrow. I know it's going to be an amazing time. And thank you guys so much for taking this evening to just share with us a little bit of your ministry and what you're doing and how you're doing it. I'm excited for you guys tomorrow. And just so people can just see a little bit.
Wear your mask.
Your mask.
Wear your mask.
Wear your mask.
With your mask.
Wear your mask. Please wear your mask. So thank you guys so much for coming on. Mr. Collins, thank you once again for giving me this exclusive to talk to these gifted individuals. Aaliyah, we will have to definitely do your solo interview without all this testosterone around you. But I am so excited for you guys. You guys have an amazing evening. Go get some Harold's chicken, fried hard, salt and pepper with some mild sauce.
What is that mild sauce everybody keeps talking about?
You better let it work your spirit real good. It gets in there. It gets in the crevices of your arteries. It's real good.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We love you.
Thank you, JeVaughn. Okay, right.
Thank you guys so much. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the Je Vaughn Show, this special exclusive edition. And you all be blessed. Go with God. Take care of yourselves and each other.
And we'll sail it for a mind. Only just to work. Come on. Just say, Father. Yes, God. A little bit